Other recipient of the prestigious Dr. C.S. Das Memorial Award, who is none other than Padma Shri Dr. Ravi Kannan. He, as we all know, is the director of Kachar Cancer Hospital and Research Institute, Silchar. Dr. Kannan has crossed all regional and linguistic barriers to serve the people of one of the most backward places of the country, and we are blessed to have him amongst us. The Kachar Cancer Hospital has been of immense help not only to the people of the region but also of the neighboring states. And Dr. Kannan has dedicated his life for the betterment of cancer treatment. I need to mention here that Mrs. Sita Kannan has left behind a career, and she is the constant support behind Dr. Kannan. He is the recipient of many awards and recognitions, namely Dr. Kuppuswamy Oration and Citation Award, the Telegraph True Legend Award, Northeast Imarati Shariat and Nadwatat Tawid Maulana Abdul Jalil Chaudhary Memorial Award, 16th Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation Award, Award for Excellence in Field of Oncology 2012, and many more. In 2020, he was the recipient of the prestigious Padma Shri Award, and this was a proud moment for the people of this valley. In Dr. Kannan's words, his mission: I work for a hospital whose mission is to provide comprehensive cancer care to people, especially the underdeserved, through prevention, treatment, palliation, education, and research. Vision is to ensure that no individual develops cancer that can be prevented. No patient is denied appropriate cancer treatment for want of resources. That no patient dies in agony and indignity, and no family suffers treatment-induced poverty and grief. We are all indebted to you, Sir, Dr. Kannan, for your selfless service towards the cancer patients in particular and humanity at large. Again, I would like to call Mrs. Rita Das, Mr. Kumud Shankar Das, Dr. Lopamudra Das-Roy to kindly honor Dr. Kannan.
And is being given by her daughter Shornali. So I'm not sure if her family member is here because Mrs. Deepika Nath's husband is not keeping well and he's in the hospital right now. So if any of the family members are here, then please let us know as I introduce Mrs. Deepika Nath. Nag. Mrs. Bitika Nag was first diagnosed with breast cancer, and doctors mentioned that her lifespan would be 5 years. But due to her mental strength and follow-up, she happily crossed 10 years. Unfortunately, due to some lack of treatments during the COVID time, she lost her fight and it spread over to different parts of the body, and we lost her on 23rd July 2022. So her family members are not here today, but I want to say, please go to our website and listen to her interview. You will know why I'm saying that. The spirit in 2018, and that's also helping inspire other lives. I'll go to our next awardee, Mrs. Shukti Shan. I can't forget my meeting with her, such a sweet person. And you know, I met her through, someone told me that there is a patient, please can you go and meet. And since then I started to call her also Pishi. So I call her Shukti Pishi, and that's her. And then her son Shomodin. So he actually, we have been talking over the phone and messaging because of her situation started to get worse. But we recently lost her. So she was a retired government high secondary teacher in Bengali subject with commendable passion in music and literature, fought against the dreaded disease for 7 years with pride, valor and calmness until she departed for the heavenly abode this year on 3rd February 2023. The fusion of graceful and resilient attitude towards such adversities defined her dignified persona in society, and that's a statement from her family that they gave it to her to define her. With no further delay, may I please proudly invite her husband and her son to come to stage. Her older son couldn't make it, with whom I'm in touch constantly, but her family, her husband and her son is here to take the award. It's not easy for the families to come up here and receive the award. So please do some justice and give a big round of applause, because they are, it's a lot of emotions that is being carried here today. Our next awardee is Dr. Paramita Das Asija. Just before I know you are going to hear from her husband, who is in the USA right now, and he has sent us a video to play. But I just want to tell you how I met her. I didn't know that she was from Silchar. So she reached out to me like 3 years back because of colon cancer through the website, from Breast Cancer Hub, because we also have a colon cancer hub wing, and she reached out to one of our patients, Ravina. So Ravina said, you need to talk to Lopa, and that's how we connected. And when we connected, we got to know that she is my father's student, and she is from Silchar, and then Dr. Sharmishta, you need to be here too, because I know how much she was attached to you, and even like in the month of March when she passed away, I chatted with her and I said, can you be a speaker in one of our webinars on colon cancer? And she said, I don't know, Lopa, my life has taken an about turn, and I have just had surgeries, and I still have the message with me. So her family is here now, who is going to do the honors by receiving the award. And also the medical fraternity, if you would like to come. I know you all are very, in Nari Shikha, when I went to invite, many from Nari Shikha said, we love Paramita, so Dr. Paramita. So that's how, it's not about how many years we live. It's about, the impact we leave in this world. That is important. And Dr. Paramita we lost her on 16 March 2023. At the age of 49, to the battle of colon cancer. And I would request Mrs. Sanalembi Devi to please play the video which her husband Sandeep, Dr. Devanjana is also here. And if any of the medical fraternity would come to, Dr. Rehan is here. Please come on stage and to the audience.
With your due permission, I would like to invite my uncle, who is Rajesh Dash, came from Bangladesh.
Invite everyone over here on stage, please. You don't have to take my permission. one on the list, Mrs. Manju Bhatia. I must say that, the connections from where it comes, we never know. I just met Dr. Jai Bhatia helped us so much during my father's ceremony to 22nd February 2020. And just right after that, his daughter, she reached out to me, Bhavna, saying that her mom was fighting with colon cancer. So our journey of togetherness started again, and it went on for years. So I'll talk a little bit about Mrs. Manju Bhatia. So Mrs. Manju Bhatia was born in 29th May 1966 and brought up in Hyderabad, and she has a brother and sister. Mrs. Bhatia is the wife of Mr. Joy Kumar Bhatia, and she has 4 beautiful daughters, and trust me, they are not just beautiful, they are beautiful inside out. Ritu, Bhavna, Ruchi and Lipi. We lost Manju Bhatia to the battle of colon cancer on 7th April 2021. May I please invite Mr. Joy Bhatia and his 2 daughters to please come on stage and do the honors by receiving the award on behalf of Mrs. Manju Bhatia. As we complete the felicitation round, so we would like to actually, please Joyda, your family can go first. We would like to invite just for like 1 or 2 minutes, if you can just would like to speak a few words about your mom, and then we will go in the order of, after that I would like to invite Dr. Paromita's family, then Mrs. Shukti Sham's family, and then I'll invite our survivor family. Please.
Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Breast Cancer Hub for giving me this opportunity to speak about my brave mother. Trust me, there would not have been a better place than this. My mother, Manju Bhatia, was diagnosed with colorectal cancer. It is said that a mother is the strongest person, and I completely believe it because I have seen it myself. The day she got to know that she was diagnosed with colorectal cancer, she could not believe it. None of us could believe it. For a moment, we were taken aback, but she was all ready to face the battle and was so sure that she will win it. The journey was not a smooth one. There were many ups and downs, but she never for a moment gave up and always said that I know I'm going to be alright. It was during lockdown, so only my father was with her during her treatment at Hyderabad. He took care of her tirelessly without worrying about himself. While there are so many reasons for us to be proud of you, Papa, this definitely tops the list. We found about the cancer at a very advanced stage, so there was not much that the doctors could do. But the willpower which she had was commendable. Even the doctors were shocked to see how she was fighting the battle. They were shocked to see the spirit with which she was fighting. Never ever have I ever heard a negative thought from her. It gives us immense happiness that although it's been quite a while, she is not physically present with us, but she continues to motivate people even now. I, on behalf of my family, would also like to thank Padma Shri awardee Dr. Ravi Kannan, Dr. Ritesh, Dr. Iqbal, and all the other faculty members of Kachar Cancer Hospital for their immense support. Dr. Kannan is working tirelessly for the people and is an inspiration for many. Dr. Lopa Mujradi, what should I say about you? You are helping the people not only in India but all over the world. I remember during my mother's treatment, when we reached out to her, she was just a call away and guided us through the entire treatment. We called you so many times, but you always helped us with the same enthusiasm. Thank you, Dee. I would also like to speak about another eminent personality present among us. Dr. Kumar Kanti Das, popularly known as Dr. Lakhan Das. Sir, you need no introduction. The way you are helping the people is truly inspiring. The blood donation movement carried by you is remarkable. I wanted to say so much, but I realized that words will always feel short to express what I feel. So lastly, I would like to thank everybody present here for your presence. You have made this ceremony a very successful one. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much for such a beautiful note, and thanks for mentioning all of us, and we are so touched. Thank you. I would like to invite Dr. Paramita Asija's family, please, to come on stage and say a few words about her.